Yo, it's a party. We're celebrating out here. Are we back, guys? I said I was gonna be careful with what I said. I'm still not gonna say it, but we're getting super close to me saying it. What's up, everybody? What's up? Appreciate all you guys being here. What's up? What's up? Clearly, we have a lot to get into. Don't ever doubt my influence again. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not gonna. We'll get into that. We'll get into that, guys. We'll get into that. Just want to give everybody time to come in. But damn, man, I've never been more hopeful. When's I haven't felt this hopeful for AEW in a long time. Let me tell you. Um, Yo, what's up, Kevin, Apollo? Thanks, Fritos, for the dono. Calling me Booker. Yeah, guys. All right. We're just gonna kick it. Kick it. For anyone stopping by, this is not a traditional review, just so you know. Don't complain about it. All right, where do we start, guys? Moxley versus Shane Taylor kicking off Collision. It was a good little match. Moxley's back after his little tour of New Japan. I don't know if you can even call it a tour. It was like, what, 3 shows? But it was good to have Moxley back. Um, Moxley's the ace, bro. He's the ace. I was thinking about that after I made my Okada video, which you guys should check out, by the way. Um, Smooth says I'm playing his favorite game. Hell yeah, dude. I haven't played this in a while. Um, Moxley, it's good to see him back. Obviously, he got the win. And is it just me or um, is it just me, guys, or did that promo that Moxley cut after his match where he said, keep up, where he called out basically anyone? Is it me or was that a setup for Will Ospreay? Is Moxley gonna be Will Ospreay's first feud? That's what I was thinking. Y'all let me know. Someone said we got Tranq and the Fed gotta settle for Plana. that has you guys really know how to make a kid feel like Britt Baker in Pittsburgh. Ha! Who got that reference? All of you should have gotten that reference. But I appreciate your guys' enthusiasm. But yeah, that's what I thought anyway. Moxley versus Ospreay might be Ospreay's first official feud in AEW. And then we got Adam Copeland, the Adam Copeland Open. A lot of people are complaining about this, and when I say a lot of people, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, like AEW haters. So I actually like Adam Copeland wrestling the young guys in matches that isn't really gonna hurt them. So I think it's pretty cool. We got Dante Martin this week. Last week it was Lee Moriarty, and the week before it was, who was the first one? It was Griff Garrison. So yeah, man, decent match. Copeland is doing his thing. He got the win, obviously, and he wants that TNT title, bro. But yeah, so he's still in the hunt for the TNT title. Private Party and Top Flight are going to have another match, apparently, because they confronted each other backstage. Thunder Rosa versus Queen Aminata. This was a good match, man. Guys, when I tell you that the level of the women's division has risen significantly over, what would it even be, like the past, like, 3 months or 2 months? I don't know when it started exactly, but it feels like the women's division has just, like, it was literally like a flip switched one day, and the women's division just started, like, I don't know, like I said, the level just suddenly, arose. Is that the word? Um, So yeah, that's another reason of why I said, I'm having a lot of hope for AEW this year. The women's division is getting, it's getting better. There's multiple stories being told in the division, and yeah, man, this was a good match. Queen Aminata is obviously like really good wrestler for being like the one who's taking the losses, but that doesn't matter if she's taking losses. This is how Sky Blue went through the same thing. Julia Hart went through the same thing. Now look at them. Those are just a small number, man. And yeah, so it was interesting because at the end of Thunder Rosa got the win. Obviously, it was a good match, short match, but good. Not even that short. No, I don't know why I said short match. My bad. But Thunder Rosa got the win, and she basically did almost the same thing as Moxley. She looked into the camera and said, she put everyone on notice, the champions and anyone else. I don't know if that was like a Mercedes Monet setup, because we still don't know who Mercedes' first opponent is going to be when she does come in. I think Thunder Rosa would be a good first opponent, but it could be, you have a lot of options. But yeah, it was a good match. So yeah, the level in the women's division is rising, guys. We'll talk about that more as the video goes on. We got the Bullet Club Gold coming out with their new fire theme that I really like. Yo, where's this mission, bro? Sorry, guys. And yeah, how do I say it? Oh yeah, Bullet Club Gold came out with their new theme with their the ROH trios titles, and yeah, they brought out Juice Board, Rock Hard Juice Board. Is that what it is? Juice Board. And then the Acclaimed came out, and to my surprise, the Bang Bang Scissor Gang became official, and the pop for that was crazy, man. When they did the scissor and the guns up, that was a loud pop, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I like this segment. I don't care what anyone says. I don't know what the general consensus is on it, but I really enjoyed it. So this was good. I still think I still think Bullet Club Gold are gonna betray the Acclaimed, and they'll probably have a 3v3 at Revolution. By the way, guys, Revolution is looking insane. Like, damn. They need to open up the whole arena, bro. Like, come on. Come on, bro. Like, damn. Like, open up the whole arena. There's literally no tickets left, bro. Is that session? Yeah, it's session. But yeah, I need to put out a video because apparently someone in AEW is watching my videos. I need to make a video that says why AEW should open up all the seats at Revolution, and that's how they'll listen apparently. But anyway, yeah. So Bang Bang Scissor Gang is official. Pretty cool in my opinion. Buddy Matthews versus Daniel Garcia. Dude, this match was sick. It's obviously the year of Daniel Garcia. It's going to be his breakout year, is what I mean. He's not going to be world champ, but I expect him to have like a year similar to Swerve's 2023, if that makes sense. I think he's going to pick up some big wins. And if anything, I think this is the year he can be elevated into the main event if they do it right. So we'll see. But yeah, okay, so yeah, this match was really good. Daniel Garcia gets the win with a roll-up. There's a big brawl that ensues. Everybody tries to stop them, tries to break up the brawl. We go to commercial, we come back, and FTR with Daniel Garcia throw out the challenge, bro, for next Saturday on Collision. A 3v3 FTR and Daniel Garcia versus the House of Black in an elimination cage match, bro. Like, what? I was like, damn, why are they doing this? And then I remembered, oh, the Royal Rumble's next week. And I was like, damn, I was planning on watching the Rumble. And I probably still am going to watch the Rumble. But when this match comes on, I'll probably change it to Collision. Because I need to see this. That's a major match for TV. And yeah, man. I've been critical of some of the members of House of Black for coasting, but they've been doing good work here, bro. And FTR and Daniel Garcia, that goes without saying. They they uh they love AEW, and they always put in a shift no matter what. So yeah, smooth. Yes, I'm a fraud, bro. But so yeah, we got that. Roderick Strong versus Matt Sydal, a little PWG throwback, a little indie throwback. That was pretty fun. Roderick Strong won. Obviously, he's heating up for his win at Revolution, I presume. So yeah, and then we got the main event, guys. Eddie Kingston and Ortiz versus Bryan Danielson and Claudio Castagnoli, and Bryan Danielson is back again, alongside Moxley, who they were both doing some New Japan dates, and Danielson's not wearing an eye patch no more, guys. Isn't that crazy? I was like, damn, I forgot that he's not always gonna wear an eye patch. Like I just thought he was gonna wear it forever. Like I totally forgot that that's not the case. So it's good to see him like fully healed. Um, and yeah, this was a good main event, man. Um, what's it called? Ortiz got pinned. He was saying sorry to Eddie Kingston at the end, and yeah, I don't know what exactly this is leading to. Do you guys know? Bro needed 1 week to heal. True. And, um, but yeah, it was honestly, guys. I thought this was gonna be like a nothing collision, but a lot happened. Like, so it's weird. I don't feel like a lot actually happened, but a lot of seeds were planted. A lot of huge seeds were planted, if that makes sense. Like, so it got me super hyped for the future. And of course, okay, guys, that was it. Now let's talk about the big one. Rankings are back, baby. Rankings are back, yo. Literally 5 days ago. 5 days ago, I put out a video why AEW should bring back rankings. 5 days ago, and now rankings are back. Tony Khan announced on Twitter that rankings are back, and damn, man, that's Tony Khan in the chat. Um, that's very encouraging because I said why. If you haven't seen that video, guys, check it out. I stated in that video why they should bring them back, why it's part of AEW's identity, and how it can help with booking and make shit more intriguing, so yeah, rankings are back. The only thing is, I wish it would be a top 10. They didn't really say. I assume it's just gonna be the typical top 5, but I really wish it would have been like a top 10. But you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. I'm glad that they're at least back. And the only thing is, I really hope they really integrate them into the program this time, like almost like the Continental Classic. When the C2 was happening, how many times did they show that graphic, like to us? They showed it plenty of times, man, throughout one episode. They really need to hammer home the rankings this time and not just make it like a social media post. Like actually talk about it on the show itself. That's what I would do. And of course, the most important thing, do not be overprotective with your booking. Please. Like that's all I ask for. Like have your stars face each other. One of them's going to lose and that's okay. And yes, no more stat padding on AEW Dark or AEW Dark Elevation. That's one of the best parts. Let's see. Smooth says the ranking should determine who gets into the C2. That'd be pretty dope. There's plenty of ways there's plenty of things you can do with rankings, guys. Like you guys have great ideas. I presented some of my ideas in the video, and yeah, man, like this is what made AEW AEW. I love that that they're going back to their identity. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I think Tony Khan also saw how much TNA is riding off of nostalgia right now and how much it's working for them. And I think Tony Khan also said, you know what? Let's do it. Like let's do what let's go back to our critically acclaimed era when everybody was when everybody loved what we were doing. And yeah, man. So I don't know. 2024 is off to a great start, guys. Like I said, I I don't know. I don't want to say that we're back yet, but we're getting really really close. Getting really really close. So what's your guys' take on all of this? Next week on Dynamite, we're getting Adam Copeland versus Minoru Suzuki. Like what, bro? Like, and you just know that Adam Copeland is geeking out hard about it, bro. Like I just know, I just know it. Like that boy is probably he's all hyped and probably about it. So that's crazy, man. Like um, and then of course, guys, the big news that broke in between my two streams this week. Kazuchika Okada is leaving New Japan, which is crazy because literally just on my last stream, I was like, guys, stop, he's not leaving. Stop entertaining that. Um, and then literally 2 days later, New Japan announces that he's leaving, and um, I just put out a video essay on it. If you haven't seen it, check it out. I tell you guys how I feel pretty in depth. In short, I actually wish he was staying in New Japan, bro. I feel like New Japan needs their ace, bro. I don't think that's controversial, is it? I just really think it's gonna be hard for any American company to book him. Justin, thank you, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. But if I was a betting man, dude, Okada's being represented by Barry Bloom, the same guy that represents the Young Bucks. I think Kenny Omega as well, Will Ospreay. The writing's on the wall, right? Like Okada's going to AEW, right? Like, is it? I don't want to jinx it because everything I say, like the opposite happens. Well, I don't know. It feels like I have the magic touch this year, doesn't it? But I don't want. I don't want to jinx it either. I don't want to jinx it. Um, but I think the safe bet would be. I think Okada's AEW bound, guys. I don't know. Bloom is Cody's agent as well. I didn't know that. That's actually interesting. Yeah, that's true, guys. Bryan is going part time. I don't know about Christian and Edge. They're still gonna be here for like a couple more years. But look at it this way, guys. If Malachi Black is eventually gonna leave, if Buddy's eventually gonna leave, if Miro is eventually gonna leave, throw in Ricky Starks if Ricky Starks eventually leaves. AEW is gonna have space, bro. So they're bringing in Will Ospreay. Presumably, maybe Okada. I don't know yet for sure. There's gonna be room, guys. So, and then Mercedes Moné too. That's a crazy 2024, man. No wonder Tony Khan was all happy saying that 2024 is gonna be a good year. But yeah, if you have talent who is gonna leave, there's always gonna be talent that wants to leave, guys. Like that's just the nature of the business. Like, and don't yeah, I'm a huge Ricky Starks fan. If he leaves, I'm gonna be sad, bro. But I wouldn't be surprised either if he leaves, because I don't know. It just feels like he wants out. I don't know. But if Tony Khan just keeps signing people who wants to be there, and and keeps the WWE guys signings to a minimum now, then we're back in business, bro. Who do I think is gonna win the Rumble? Um, Darby Allin. Trade Miro for his Snickers. I don't know why that. I don't know why that made me laugh. That's so stupid. But yeah, guys. It was the support was overwhelming when Tony Khan announced that rankings are back. Like, um, people rushed to the video that I just put out, the rankings one, and they started commenting, "Well, they're back. You did it." And a lot of people are tagging me on Twitter like, "Oh, Tranquilo Club, you did it." So I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. It's crazy, man. The only thing I did see is Jeff Hardy's on Dynamite. Get him off of Dynamite, bro. Like, I'll give Tony Khan a pass here because, I just don't want the rankings with the rankings back. I just don't want him to like have the stars facing jobbers all the time now. Like Hangman versus Penta, that's sick. That's dope. Give me matches like that. But um, the roster's deep enough is what I mean. Like yeah, I'll excuse if every now and then you got to throw in like a Jeff Hardy to take a loss, then fine. But don't make it a weekly occurrence. Actually, yes, I did see Jeff Hardy versus Darby Allin, and it was it was actually pretty good. But come on, man, like it's Darby Allin. Darby Allin is a psycho. He's a sicko, a psycho, a bicycle. And he's crazy, bro. In other words, he's crazy, and he can basically carry anyone to a good match by like jumping off of like stuff and beating himself up. Yeah, like I said, guys, the vibes are great with AEW. It's 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 almost it's almost eerie, like after 2023, like so much went wrong in 2023. I'm not gonna lie, when it came to AEW. Um, that right now things seem really good, man, and just appreciate the good moments, guys. Appreciate the good times while they're here. Live in the moment. 2024 AEW greater than 2021 AEW. I mean, maybe we'll see. It has potential. I'm not gonna say, after the start that we've had, I'm not gonna say no. So, there's a debate of if Okada signs with AEW that he's gonna be misused and he's gonna get lost in the shuffle. I wanted to bring this up in the stream. I was thinking about it. The only legit, like, the only legit wrestler that has actually gotten lost in the shuffle on AEW and that we should actually hold Tony Khan accountable for is Takeshita. I thought about it, bro, and it's literally just him. Everyone else either isn't trying hard enough or they don't want to be there, bro. That's it. Literally, the only person who Tony Khan really has fumbled is Takeshita, and I've called him out on it, trust me. But it looks like he's trying to rehab him these days, so that's good. Maybe Daniel Garcia. Let me throw in, but Daniel Garcia isn't a top guy. He was just a prospect. Takeshita, I consider him a ready-made top guy, bro. So yeah, like he's the only one. Like I don't count Miro. I don't count Andrade. I don't count Malachi. I don't count the guys who don't want to be there. You know what I mean? You can't fumble someone who doesn't want to put in the work. But obviously Takeshita wants to be there, and Tony did do wrong by him. But at least he's trying now. Just get him away from Jericho, bro. That's the only thing. Yeah, get him away from Don. So yeah, if Okada comes in, give me Takeshita versus Okada, bro. Holy crap, that'll be, dude, that would be sick. Imagine Okada versus Takeshita. I'm getting credit on Reddit. That's the first. I still don't like them. The wrestling subreddit. There's some good stuff on Reddit, just not the wrestling subreddit. But yeah, guys. So here's the thing: if Okada were to come into AEW, I know there's like the obvious matches like Omega, Moxley, Osprey, Danielson. But I'm not gonna lie. I'm almost more intrigued to see Okada versus like have a feud with like Swerve or Darby Allin. Can you imagine that? I think that would be the most brutal match of all time. But what else? Okada and Hangman like an official feud. I think that'd be sick. Okada and Roosh would be insane, bro. No, keep Okada away from Chris Jericho, bro. I don't want that. Yeah, Okada and Hangman, I need that, especially 2024 Hangman with the mustache and everything. He's really won me over. Okada versus Edge. Remember when Edge first joined AEW? He gave that interview where he said he wants the Okada match, and I was like, that's never gonna happen, bro. It might happen now. That's crazy. It's crazy to think about. And even Okada versus Joe. Think about that. Um, Okada versus um, MJF. Even I know a lot of people soured on MJF, but as long as it's like 2021 MJF, who has a fire under him, you know. Yeah, and of course, yeah, obviously, Okada versus Kenny one more time. Didn't Okada Omega matches inspire Edge to get back into it? Yeah, they did. Does Okada need a manager, or does it matter? I know his English is better than most, or does it not matter? Okay, I'm glad you brought that up because have you guys seen the movie Parasite? I believe it's a Korean film. It won Best Picture like in 2019. Why am I acting like it's a why am I acting like it's a hidden gem? The reason why I'm bringing that up is because when when the director Bong Joon Ho, I think is his name, when he won the Oscar for Best Picture, he in his acceptance speech he said this: "Once you overcome the 1 inch tall barrier of subtitles, you will be introduced to so many more amazing films." And I'm saying that because all you need to do, bro, is have Okada, like he can do pre-tapes with subtitles, bro. Like, uh, like yeah, bro. Literally, like, have you ever seen a great foreign film? I've seen plenty of them. My enjoyment wasn't affected by that, you know. So it wouldn't hurt to give him a manager like for live promos, but I think he can get by without them. But yeah, if you really like insist, then yeah. Americans hate reading, yeah, no doubt. I mean, I'm part of that. I'm part of that. But yeah, guys, um, there's just a lot to there's a lot to look forward to, man. There's a lot to look forward to. Yeah, I mean Okada has the aura, like Smooth is saying. Manager isn't necessary, but I could see why some would think it is. Yep, Terrell, I agree, man. All right, there's also that topic. I guess we should talk about it. If Okada goes to AEW, I know New Japan will high key hate them for stealing JY Osprey, and now Okada says Smokey Bear. You know what? I don't know, man. It's not AEW isn't stealing them. I'm honestly like, I'm honestly like very what's even the term I'm looking for? I'm kind of I'm kind of sure that Tony Khan is asking New Japan for their blessing every time, like he like if he's entered negotiation when he entered negotiations with Jay White, Will Ospreay, Okada, and this time Okada. I feel pretty good in saying that he probably asked for their blessing. And they make dude, New Japan makes a lot of money off Forbidden Door as well. Like um so I'm sure I don't think and Tanahashi's the president too, so I don't know. I don't think it's gonna affect anything. But I could be wrong, but we'll see. And yeah, that's the obvious thing. Sorry, that's the most obvious thing is that these guys can still work New Japan shows if they sign with AEW. That's the thing. If they were to sign to WWE, it would be literally bye bye forever, bro. So yeah, there's the pros and the cons. I mean, well, there's no for New Japan. There's no pros if Okada signs with WWE. There is pros if Okada signs with AEW, and that if they do ever want to use them again for their big shows, at least that they can. So yeah, guys, fakey backside full cab flip. Okay. Forbidden Doors between 10 to 20% of their yearly earnings, apparently. That's insane if true. That's insane. I didn't know it was that much of their earnings for New Japan. That's crazy, bro. So yeah, like it benefits New Japan. So and I'm not one of those people either who's like, "Oh, New Japan should be thankful to AEW," cuz there's some people who take it that far too, like the hardcore AEW fans who like who who can't who in their eyes AEW can do no wrong. They do that too. They're like, "Oh, New Japan should be thankful for AEW." I'm not going to go that far, but they do have a good relationship and the fact that it's better. It works to their benefit if their talent signs with AEW than if they were to go to WWE. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, obviously, guys, um, I also want I'm also really really interested in to see how New Japan bounces back, dude. Like now's the time to push like Shooter, um, uh, Tsuji, Yota Tsuji, and sorry if I butchered his name. I always struggle to say Yota's name, and then um, Uemura as well. Even Ren Narita, who I know a lot of people are mixed on Ren Narita, but I think they all have potential, bro. That's a good four right there. Like I think they can. I think they absolutely can become. You know, like basically what Okada, Naito, um, who else? Um, even what's his name, Shibata. They can become what they are, bro. They just gotta, they gotta give them the ball, though. They gotta give them the ball at this point. Let them run with it. But it does suck that Okada couldn't really put any of them over. Yeah, that's another thing that. Thanks for bringing that up, Eighth. Tony Khan loves New Japan, guys. He's not gonna burn that bridge, bro. Like, um, like what did they call when he signed Will Ospreay? He said like they're keeping him in the family, which means like in the AEW New Japan family. Like they have. Technically, Okada still can, right? But didn't they already announce his last match? Isn't it gonna be for the open weight the six man, the trios? Tomohiro Ishii, bro, he does deserve a world title reign at this point. Like, oh, that was a bar from Tanahashi from our president Ace. What did he say after Rain? When the rain, when what was the quote? Can you guys find it for me? When he was talking about Okada leaving, Ishii versus Shingo, that'd be sick for the world title. After the rain, there will be a rainbow. Yeah, basically something like that. Like, obviously the Rainmaker, Okada. After the rain, there will be a rainbow. Like, yeah, dude, that was a bar. So yeah, um, I actually have faith in Tanahashi running the company, bro. He uh, he knows what it's like. Yo, Oz, bro, I haven't seen you in forever. Gotta say, the vibe around AEW feels a lot better when the title isn't being held by an eventual Fedbound champ. Joe brings more credibility to things. Yeah, I feel you. Thank you, man, for the donation, by the way. Appreciate it, dude. It's good to see you. Um, I will say that I think people underestimate how much MJF loves AEW. Like, did you guys read his piece for the Players Tribune before what was it, World's End? MJF loves AEW, bro. Like, did you see the way he was talking about the Elite and Jericho, and the way he, the way he was talking about Punk? Like, he loves that place, bro, because they took a chance on him, and I think so long as they pay him, he'll stay. I think, and he can't be babyface anymore, bro. That's the thing, or at least not the babyface that he was. Like, dude, MJF is so talented. I just want him to be a heel, like, um, but yeah, like I said, I think so long as Tony offers him good pay, he'll stay. Like, basically like AJ Styles, bro. Remember when AJ Styles left TNA in 2013? He said the only reason he left was because of pay. Like, he was willing to stay with TNA even during their like rebuilding phase, bro. But they lowballed him, and he was like, "I'm sorry, but I'm a dip." So yeah, I see those situations as similar. Do I know when MJF is going to be back to AEW? I absolutely do not know. I'm sorry. My bad, my bad. Oz, my friend, again says MJF ended up being very complimentary towards AEW in the end, but all the bidding war of 2024 stopped achieving the title for me. I agree with you there. I agree with that. I don't think any AEW fan liked the bidding war of 2024 stuff. Like it made AEW look dumb, and yeah, it was dumb. Someone said that Meltzer said Mercedes will show up in February. Is that true? When did he say that? If you're still, I saw that chat a while ago. I'm barely responding to it. Can anybody confirm if you're still here watching? Where did he say that? Was it on his radio show? I was expecting her after the pay per view at this point, or at the pay per view, or after the pay per view itself. So. Is it surprising AEW got the feeling back after QT left the company? I think not. Steven, you're right, bro. Oh yeah. Thekla from Stardom. Apparently he's open to joining AEW. If I was Tony Khan, yeah. Juan says yes, it was yesterday on his radio show. Okay. I don't listen to Meltzer, but when it comes to Mercedes, last year when everybody thought she was debuting with AEW, he was the only one saying nope, she's not debuting. QT was apparently Tony Khan's right hand man, dude. What's the story for Adam Copeland versus Suzuki? It's two legends going at it, bro. I know you're kidding, Spoova. I'm just being dumb. Why all these women are joining AEW? Because the women's division is growing, bro. Like it's not what it used to be where anyone who look guys, I say it every week, it's getting better and better. It's still not perfect. There could still be some TVs where you could have more than one match, trust me. I'm not asking for that every week, but on some TVs, definitely you can have more than one match. But the women's division isn't what it was in like 2019 where the majority of the talent were like green and we're still learning. It's in a much better place, and yeah. They're doing good with like backstage segments. There's like multiple stories going on. I'm not gonna lie, that Saraya, Ruby Soho, and what's his name, Angelo Parker story is actually kind of like it's like my guilty pleasure storyline of wrestling, I guess. Like I shouldn't like it, but it's kind of interesting, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Like they've built it up pretty well, is what I'm saying. Like I'm actually kind of invested in in Ruby and Angelo, like finally embracing. Like when what was it when Harley Cameron kissed Angelo Parker and Ruby Ruby was all sad. I was actually like, damn, that sucks. It's like I'm watching yeah, that it's like the most sports entertainment I'll accept in AEW, you know? Cuz they're keeping it backstage. They're not really doing much in the ring. I think that's a huge difference. I'm not saying it's like freaking cinema, but it's like it's okay. Like I don't mind it, you know. Ruby Soho for TBS champ. Yo, one day Ruby Soho is gonna get her big win in AEW, and it's gonna mean a lot because she main evented the first Grand Slam and lost. She made it to the finals of the Owen this past year and lost. She's one day she's gonna get her big win, bro. And also, she was one of the few saying, I love AEW when stuff was chaotic backstage. So, yeah, Ruby does deserve a big win eventually. The finals of both Owens, that's right. Terrell, I agree about the ROH thing. The ROH factor is still kind of in the back of my mind. Like damn, we truly won't ever be fully 100% in the clear until Tony has someone else booking Ring of Honor and just separates it completely. But as of right now, if they're gonna unify the trios titles, I think that's a good first step. Oh damn, yeah, she Ruby also made the finals of the TBS title to crown the first TBS champion. Ruby has taken a lot of big losses, bro. You see, she deserves a big win eventually. Give it to Bryan Danielson. Yeah, maybe once he goes part time, but yeah, just separate the two. When it comes to the women's Continental Classic, what I proposed a few streams ago was really go all in on building the women's division this year. This year, sorry, I said that weird. This year, and then next year, once everything's established, I would say run the C2 for the women, bro. I think that'd be sick. With like Jamie Hayter, Mercedes Monet, Diana, Queen Aminata, Chris Statlander, Willow Nightingale, Riho. You can throw in Yuka Sakazaki. Bro, there's plenty of talent to make it work. Serena Deeb, yeah, that's a good one too. Megan Bain as well. Like, damn, can you imagine that? Yeah, it has a lot of potential, guys. Someone said that Blood and Guts this year is pretty much set with the Undisputed Kingdom versus MJF's Team MJF. I'm presuming. Yeah, I didn't even name Mariah May and Tony Storm for this for the women's C2. You see, there's so many names to choose from. It's crazy. Um, but yeah, the Blood and Guts thing, I actually agree with that. I didn't even think of that, but I think that's the direction. Honestly, guys, like, so long as so let me put it this way: if Tony Khan and Triple H keep how they're going with their respective women's division, AEW would finish the year with the better women's division, if you ask me. But we'll see. We'll see. That there's it's barely January. It's barely January. That's a bold That's a bold prediction. That's my bold prediction. Bold prediction. Smooth. Smooth is the biggest hater. Yeah, Kiera Hogan too. She deserves like a chance to shine as well, bro. Stokely and Statlander is setting up Megan Bain. Ooh, that'd be pretty cool. Oh yeah, Red Velvet. You see, there's so many names, bro. They do have a lot of women talent, bro. Like the C2 can really hit if they do it next year. Thunder Rosa, yeah. How did nobody name Thunder Rosa? She just wrestled today. Mercedes Martinez. I don't know. Is she hurt? Is she doing ROH? I don't know. Diamante as well. Yo, I talked about it a few streams ago, but Ty Conti in 2021 was on like a really like promising run, and then they did the whole, I don't know, like always Jericho ruins everything. I'm just gonna blame Jericho. How is Collision tonight? I would say watch it, friend. My friend. I thought it was worth watching. Blame Jericho. Rosario Dawson back in AEW. Yo, that's crazy, huh? That she was once on AEW, but it's because it was because of Cody, because they did that one show together. Yeah, bro. Like I've had problems with Jericho for anybody who's been watching my stuff knows. I soured on Jericho a long time ago, bro. These recent things have only amplified it, but yeah, like he needs to go away for a while, like please. Can I tell Tony Khan to give us Willow versus Queen Aminata on Wednesday? That'd be sick. I'll tell him. No, I'm just kidding. Yo, I need the. Yo, I would be the biggest Young Bucks fan ever if they send Jericho packing with this storyline. I will never ever doubt them ever again. I've never doubted their ability. I just doubted their this past year I doubted if they still had it in them. I always come back to this rail, bro. It's like my comfort spot. The rise and fall of Jericho video. Oh, I took that person out. Um, I don't even think that's worth my time, honestly. Like, you know what's crazy, guys? I was gonna make a Samoa Joe video, and then the Okada news broke, and I was like, nah, I gotta talk about Okada, bro. So, and then I think I am gonna make a Royal Rumble video just to cash in on the Fed views. I'm sorry, guys, ahead of time. And then I will do the Samoa Joe video eventually. Because Samoa Joe, our champion who has saved AEW, deserves his video. Damn, I can't hit this rail, bro. What were my thoughts on tonight? Dude, it was sick. Oh, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Anon Kun San. I hope I'm saying that right. I need a good Double or Nothing being a Vegas local. This year's was kind of mid, and hopefully TK learned to book pay-per-views beforehand. Thank you, Diego. Appreciate it. I'm not gonna lie. The first half of that show last year, Double or Nothing, was not good, man. From what I remember, like the first half, like was kind of lame, no, except for the battle royal. Now that I remember, and then the last two matches were the saving grace. I remember loving the Fatal 4-Way and the Anarchy in the Arena. I loved the Fatal 4-Way more than Anarchy in the Arena, believe it or not. But yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. I had a huge problem with you guys, the Las Vegas audience. I'm talking to my boy Diego here who sent the super chat. You guys let me down that night, bro. But then again, like I said, the show wasn't even that good to begin with. But that was the most dead AEW pay-per-view crowd I think I've ever heard, or didn't hear. Haha, I'll be here all week. But Double or Nothing in El Paso, dude, that'd be sick. That would be sick. AEW needs a pay-per-view in a either straight up in Mexico or like in a Latino area like El Paso. I don't know if you guys remember, but the El Paso episode of Dynamite, in my opinion, was Dynamite of the year because we were crazy. We were a crazy crowd. In Monterrey, that'd be crazy. Yeah, well, that's what I said. I think I said that on Twitter once. That they should give Double or Nothing to Texas because Texas in general never disappoints as an AEW crowd. Yeah, Diego, but yeah, it wasn't really like, yeah, I imagine you guys like, you had to sit through that show. You know, there wasn't really any reason to go crazy. Because I remember for the last two matches, you guys were pretty loud, and it's because the matches were good. So yeah. When does AEW go back to El Paso? They better come back soon, considering all the ideas I'm giving to Tony Khan. Nah, I'm just kidding. But they haven't announced a date for this year, which I'm pretty like, come on, man. When are you guys coming back? Because last year they came around February, so we're approaching the year. I thought they would come around the same time again, but I guess not. It should be Wrestle Dream. Double or Nothing works too. AEW dates in 2024 have been sparse. Yeah, I really think we're getting a Boston date just so they can debut Mercedes, but nobody knows what's going on. Like, I'll tell you this, like I said, I'm still sure that Mercedes is AEW bound because Andrew Zarian, that guy does not miss. But nobody knows when she's debuting, bro. I just expect AEW to one day announce they're doing Boston, and then she's gonna show up there. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna change. Yeah. The New Japan show at Wintrust is doing really good, bro, and that makes me happy, man. Like, wrestling really is thriving, like they say, guys. I don't like to be one of those just enjoy wrestling people, because I've said it before. I have fun with tribalism, bro. I like the banter. I like the back and forth the back and forth talking crap to each other. And yeah, man, I don't know. I grew up in a city where we talked crap to each other about the littlest thing, man. And that's just the culture here, bro. So when someone tells me to enjoy all wrestling, I'm like, nah, I picked my team, bro. My team is AEW. I know that's cringe. Oh, that's cringeworthy. I know, right? It's cringeworthy, but it's all banter at the end of the day. I don't want WWE to fail, and that's it. Didn't Ringside have a meltdown on Twitter the other day? Don't they always? Oh no, yeah, I respect TNA. I'm glad that they're doing good. AEW, AEW and Juarez, bro. TNA does have a decent roster. For real, bro. Like, it's fun. It's fun to talk mess, bro. Like, I'm always talking mess. You know, like I was always like that about wrestling. Like, you should have seen me, guys. You guys should have seen me growing up. I was the only Team TNA kid. And I used to like I remember but I had like I would argue with my friends, you know, like, nah, y'all should watch TNA. Why are y'all watching that trash WWE? But yeah, it was funny. TNA in '07, Kadami run through a wall. Dude, it was really good, wasn't it? TNA was so good before Hogan and Bischoff came in to kill it. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, I've answered all of them. Thanks, guys, for all your support, man. Yeah, smooth, exactly. One show had Prime AJ Styles, the other one had Triple H. AEW was good until Punk came in to kill it. Nah. We're not having that today. Nah, I'm just kidding. You guys can feel however way you want. I know Punk will always be a controversial figure, but nah, I think Punk's first like 6 months were really good, and then it all went downhill, obviously. Just got into wrestling a year ago. I never saw Prime TNA. Dude, it's hard to explain it now, but TNA was like that. It was like, how do I even explain it? It was what we needed, but what nobody appreciated at the time. I say nobody appreciated because they really should have had they really should have been able to pack. Oh, I'm sorry. Damn. They really should have been packing arenas, bro. Like, but people, they never did. Oz and Glorious, appreciate you, my friend. Let's normalize tribalism, he says. I'm a WCW kid that wanted the Fed to fail since 2001. Even more so now that Punk, world's biggest hypocrite, went back. Sheesh, my boy went in. Thank you, bro, for the support again. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with tribalism, bro. As long as you're not like weird about it, like like I don't. I disagree. I disagree, Oz, about wanting the Fed to fail. I do laugh when they do something stupid though, and I know that there's WWE fans that laugh when AEW does something stupid too. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, right? As long as you're not like a legitimate weirdo like the like all like the botch accounts and all that. Yeah, like Gareth. I don't know if you guys know who Gareth is, but but yeah, what was I saying about TNA? That yeah, man, it was what we needed, but what no one appreciated. They couldn't they couldn't fill arenas or sell pay-per-views to save their lives. Gareth is some guy on Twitter. You guys don't have to worry about him if you don't know about him. It's better that you don't know about him. Damn. Oz says the McMahons are pure evil. I do agree with that. I do agree with that. You see, I pray on their individual downfall. Is that fair? I pray on their individual downfall. So yeah. Ooh. I can't believe sports based AEW is back, bro. Like, isn't that crazy? Like, it still hasn't really sunk in. It's been, you know what's crazy, guys? The last time we had rankings, I said in my video, the last time we had rankings was the weekend of All Out 2022. Isn't that ironic? Like literally the day the company's identity died. That weekend, All Out 2022. It's crazy to me how much changed after that weekend. But I'm glad we're back. Yep. Thing. Yeah. That night forever changed AEW for the worse, man. But they're finally like recovering. You can track AEW by the All Outs, dude. Yeah, like for real, huh? that is so. That is so true. But I'll never forget All Out 2021, guys. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I gotta bring it up at least once every stream. I'm legally obligated. Nah, I'm just kidding. But I remember being in line for that event, seeing the arena, and being like, "Damn, we're about to witness something special." If you open up the Wikipedia page for All Out 2021, bro, it literally says, since its initial airing, All Out 2021 has widely been considered one of the greatest wrestling pay-per-views of all time. So it's not just me, bro. Everybody knows that's legit one of the greatest AEW pay-per-views of all. Well, no, one of the greatest wrestling pay-per-views of all time. And no matter what, no matter what happened afterwards, I think it was all worth it for that night alone. It was all worth it for that night. But yeah, I agree with the people saying that Revolution 2024 has potential to either match or exceed, depending on if. Well, yeah, Osprey. We have Osprey confirmed for Revolution. Potentially Okada, potentially Mercedes. We'll see, bro. We'll see. And then Sting's retirement, of course. The three-way for the world title. Like, damn. I'm excited for Revolution 2, man. It's happening a few days before my birthday. That's what I like about Revolution. It usually happens on my birthday week, so it's a nice little excuse to party. Tranquilo Club bingo card for the chat. Hell yeah. The freebie would be the freebie in the middle of the card would be I mention All Out 2021. or AEW in 2021 in general, because I do that once every stream. But nah, guys, the way 2024 is going, this might be the year that we look back on like we do on 2021. Hopefully, right? Hopefully. We suffered a lot, man, in 2023. I'm not gonna lie, we suffered a lot, but I really do feel like Tony Khan is gonna redeem himself and give the fans what they want this year. Who else is going to Revolution 2024? Let's do a meetup, says Oz. Bro, if I was going... Oh, thank you again for the super chat, Oz. But bro, if I was going, of course, you know, I'd be down, but I am not going, unfortunately. I wish I could be there, but it's okay, bro. Terrell, I don't disagree that how AEW handled their first real crisis sucked. I do not disagree. What I do hope is that in the future, Tony Khan has learned from 2022 and 2023, bro. I really hope so, because those were really like growing pains, and he should learn from them. As Tony Khan for a ride for the pay-per-view. We got to do a watch along for Revolution. Damn. I'll consider it. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Yo, is anybody watching the game, by the way? Who's winning? The Packers and the... let me check. I'm sure the 49ers are winning, right? Okay, yeah, they're winning. Yeah, it was a crazy show. Forcing your family to watch Revolution 2024, that's pretty based. Oh, Steven, you're a 49ers fan? Damn, I didn't even know. Coco, you're always the weird guy in the chat, but it's endearing. the Bucks cannot become tag team champs again? It depends. I know you're totally against it, but I would say if Shinku, you too, bro. All of you guys, we're all weirdos. This is the best wrestling community on YouTube, and nobody can tell me otherwise. um, if the Bucks put over like a new tag team as tag team champs, like and crown them, I think it would be worth it. But of course, we'll have to see. Like Aussie Open, or I know what's his name? Is it Mark Davis? He's currently injured, but. Nakamura. Packers leading by 3, 1 minute left? Dude, there's no way, bro. I'm not even a 49ers fan. I just thought it was a given they would win. United Empire versus Elite? Yes. But more so, bro, if Okada comes to AEW, the one match I need, and I will never... Oh, 49ers are winning by 3. Okay. Sorry. The only match I need is Omega Okada 5, and I'll never ask for anything ever again. Like, because time is valuable, bro. And who knows how much longer Kenny Omega can do that kind of match, First of all, I hope Kenny Omega just recovers. That's the most important part. That's the most important thing. Shibata versus Okada. Damn, yeah, we do need that, don't we? The redemption. I did see that report about Omega possibly needing surgery. I remember that. I like the energy around Revolution. It feels like everybody's hyped. You know what the cool thing is? It's a month before WrestleMania, and I really think Tony Khan wants to. I think he has that fire under him where he wants to outdo WrestleMania, bro. I really think that's why I think he's gonna go, no pun intended, he's gonna go all out 2021. But no, yeah, I really do think because of that, and because obviously I'm pretty sure he's the whole Punk situation and everything, he's gonna want to go sicko mode for Revolution, bro. And just put on the best show he's ever put on. But yeah, we'll see. Super Card of Honors, WrestleMania weekend. Expecting to probably stupidly stack that card. Oh, yeah, true. It's going to be crazy, guys. It's going to be crazy. Wrestling is back. Wrestling is truly well and alive. Ooh. A 10K seater in Philly. I think he'll do it. especially with the roster he's gonna have by WrestleMania weekend. Can you imagine the possibilities? I remember I was at Supercard of Honor at New Orleans, and I think at the time that was the record for Ring of Honor. Yeah, it was. It was like 7,000, I think. It was pretty packed, for Ring of Honor. It was, bro. Ooh, Revolution 2020. That was a classic show, bro. I also I remember for the longest time, and I still do actually. I hold that show near and dear, because it was the last major show before everything shut down because of COVID. I remember literally days later everything shut down, and yeah. So Revolution 2020 was like, it was like wrestling went out with a bang. I love that show, Revolution 2020. Not just the tag match, of course. The tag match is a classic. Hangman and Omega versus the Bucks. Probably that's the best tag team match I've ever seen. But you also had John Moxley winning the world title, and then Orange Cassidy versus Pac. Sammy versus Darby. Even Cody versus MJF. Like, it wasn't that great, but the atmosphere was crazy. Oh. The level of the women's division went up when Jade left. Yeah, it did, and I don't mean that to like, obviously Jade was limited, but I don't want to like attack her or anything. Like, I was still a fan of hers. But yeah, man, like, there's no denying that for sure. Like, when she dipped out for WWE, it has actually benefited the division for sure. I don't know if it's that she didn't want to do it. I think Tony Khan was just overprotecting her. Oh! Yeah, she held that title for way too long. I do agree. Do agree. Cumbias. AEW better have some cumbias when they hit Mexico. No, she hasn't wrestled in WWE yet, which is like hilarious considering what people say about AEW and fumbling signings. The vibes are immaculate right now, so here's hoping, man, that things keep with this momentum, and if do they debut her in the Rumble? Yeah, I think they will. So long as AEW keeps up with this consistency, bro, 2024 we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. AEW fumbled Pillman. Yeah, Browsen, I think that's fair. I think that's fair about Tony Khan handcuffing himself. those two talents. Tony Khan in the Rumble? Hell yeah. Tony Khan at number 30. Imagine? Like legit like actually imagine that. Like actually imagine number 30 and then like Tony Khan comes out. Like what? What do you even think the crowd reaction would be? He would get booed out of the building, bro. Just because he's the AEW owner. Tony Khan tearing both quads, just like Vince. Oh shades. Yeah, I'm pretty sure someone. Well, I know that I know people in the company watch my videos. Thankfully, I'm glad for that. That's why I try to, criticize in good faith. And you see what criticizing in good faith gets you, rather than being a clickbait merchant. The company actually listens. You see? So take that as a lesson, guys. Who's watching? Wrestlers, agents, agents in the company, like producers. Who else? Yeah, it's pretty much. We need names? Nah. Just kidding. I can tell you that I got confirmation that Cody watched all my videos about him, like being a supervillain, and then the story of AEW's Fallen Hero. The day it was announced he was leaving AEW, I got that confirmation, and that Cody said that he loved the videos. So I'll give you guys that one just because he's not in the company anymore. So that was a huge honor because I was like, well, Marco. Paul White is our biggest celebrity in AEW, says Tony Khan. Shinku, I can neither confirm nor deny about Cody. Cody Rhodes. Hey, man. Cody needs to come back eventually, bro. He's not going to come back, but I would love if he does. I'm not going to lie. I know people don't want him back. He needs to finish the real story, bro. Come on. Ah, damn. QT hate watches my videos? Probably. Well, now that he's out of the company, yeah. Shinku. Nice try, Shinku. Damn. Well, yeah, here's hoping one day. I think he will like to. Maybe when he wants his like Christian Cage run, Cody will be back. Maybe, but we'll see. Who's in other than Cody? Who's in AEW OG? I want back. Damn, that's a good question. I don't know. I feel like everybody who's left isn't really someone I would bring back besides Cody. Lexus King. Nope. Ask Tony Khan to bring back the tunnels. Dude, I do miss the tunnels, bro. So many legendary moments happened when they had the tunnels set. Damn, this person knocked me out. Browsing, you don't miss the tunnels? I thought the tunnels were great. Oh, okay, I did it. I was waiting on that. Okay. Get TK to bring back the rainbow colors too. Yeah, I loved that aesthetic. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, guys, we've been streaming for a good amount of time. I think I'm gonna call it a night, but I appreciate y'all coming through, and the rankings are back, bro. What more do we want, right? Like a lot of good stuff. AEW's showing a lot of promise, so here's hoping that things continue to go well, bro. We'll see. We'll see, but um you guys enjoy the rest of your night, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys after Dynamite for sure. Hopefully after a good show, right? guys are you guys are crazy in the chat. But all right, guys, you guys have a good night. Talk to y'all later. Peace.